Ooh, hey, how's it going? Here's to another week and to taking that momentum into next week. This week I did a lot of thinking around how I want to structure these videos, so I'm going to go with this format to begin with. But yeah, we'll see how it goes in the upcoming weeks, and let me know how you feel about it. In the comments and in the chat. And yeah, I'm also welcome and receptive to any feedback. Cheers. Before we get to it, let's do a quick status update around health. This week, health was pretty good, I'd say. Got back into the gym routine. It is the first week of the year, so yeah, trying to keep steady on that. Goal was definitely to take it slow and ease myself into it. Don't want to burn out too quickly like I did last year. You can see my stats on screen, and boy, am I chunky as shit. So hopefully we can lose some of the weight in the next 3 months or so. My goal is around 2 to 3 kgs, and then we'll see from there. Fat percentage, yeah, we'll just drop that as well and shred up. In terms of the wealth side, lots of research. This week I did a lot of self-discovery, did a lot of research around filming actually, hence why you can probably see a few tips and tricks and whatever the camera thing is in this video. And yeah, it was really interesting. A lot of self-reflection improvement. Also researched a bit on e-commerce, and yeah, plan to launch a website soon. However, I think the main thing which draw my attention to is my parents. Their business itself, which is a fish and chip shop, is doing all right now, but I think my goal now is to help improve that. So I'll be documenting that as well. So that's the wealth side. And finally, social. Social was probably the focus of this week. My grandpa has stayed with us. He's not doing the hottest at the moment, so spent a lot of time, or the most amount of time in my life, to be honest, just taking care of him and having a chat with him. More on that later. But yeah, celebrated a 25th birthday. Shouts out to C. And yeah, this week caught up with a lot of good friends of mine. But that is it for now. Back to the video. So the theme of this week, or the major learning, was overcoming the fear of judgment and rejection. This is something that I've been battling with a very long time. I always felt scared to start something, whether it be a business or this YouTube channel, for example, or any of my creative ventures. I know I had that bone in my body, but for some reason I was scared of, one, other people's opinions, and two, if I would fail. But after spending a bit of time with my grandpa over the few days, he really shifted my mindset on this. And I've never really seen eye to eye with the man on a lot of aspects, but one thing I always respected about him was his business acumen, his business accomplishments, but most importantly, the fact that he just doesn't care about what other people think. He's fearless, he's courageous, and it's something that maybe I'm trying to emulate. But yeah, it's after a long discussion I had with my parents and him as well about the business that this really clicked into my head. Yeah, I think one thing that stood out to me when he was yapping about was be courageous and don't hesitate. He did a lot of that in his career. It did bite him in the butt a few times, but the big bets that he took always paid off. And you can't be scared to take a risk, or else you won't get anywhere in life. That's what he told me. I do sort of understand it now that I'm heading towards the age of 25. I'm starting to care more and more about my family and my friends and the circle around me, and also about taking risks and actually doing things that I want to do. But that's about it. I think for me, I'm going to continue to post these videos. That's me confronting my fears of judgment and rejection. And if you guys have any advice, I'd really appreciate it as well. It's a journey that I'm trying to go on, and hopefully I can take you along with me. And also, if you have any advice for people who's watching this video, please feel free to pop it in the comments. I'm definitely keen to learn, and I'm here to be your vessel, if we will. Anyways, that's this week. Hope you have a wonderful next week ahead. Let's keep the momentum rolling. I think if I have a challenge for you, is to do something that you are afraid of doing for the upcoming week, whether it be a health challenge like running a 5k 10k, a wealth challenge, starting that business, or looking for that new role that you said you were going to look for, or if it's social, honestly. If you have a friend or family member that you've been putting off for a while, or you just haven't seen, reach out to them. Maybe they're keen to hear from you. Whatever it is, make sure you do it, and I'll see you next week. And if you want to keep a accountability buddy, pop it in the comment section, and revisit again next week to see whether you said you did what you were going to do. All right, ramble over. I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.